My name is Bill Luan. I'm working for developer relations of Google. I'm the country lead for China and Great China region. I'm very glad you can join us for this very interesting program, the featured GDGs, along with Google I/O. And along with me is Sting Chen, the co-manager of GDG Shanghai. And today we will share with you the experience that he has having by managing GDG Shanghai with many interesting programs and so on. So again, I'm very glad that you can join us and welcome. And so hello, Sting, and I'm very glad that you can come to Google join us. What brought you here?
Thank you. I'm very glad to come here and represent GDG Shanghai to Google headquarters and share some experience.
Okay, we are very glad that you are here. So we will share with our audience today and the experience you have. Shanghai GDG is a very interesting developer community. They have run many programs, especially in the past year, that Sting has involved in organizing many programs. And let's look at the slides. So here's a quick introduction of GDG Shanghai. And so Sting, could you explain, tell our audience a little bit a history of GDG Shanghai?
Yeah, GDG Shanghai is created 4 years before. And GDG Shanghai is one of the largest GDG in China. It has a lot of programs. We try to share knowledge and connect people, and also cooperate with other GDGs such as Hangzhou and Beijing. We hold more events, some of a serious event, and have a great brand. We also connect to other communities such as TopGeek, PMCamp, OpenERP, and more than 10 communities.
Okay, great. Okay. Yeah. And thank you for a lot of hard work. I know organizing events, it's not easy. And especially a lot of times you depend on volunteers and to overcome a lot of difficulties, logistic planning and so on. Like myself is organizing a lot of events for Google. I know it's a lot of hard work. So thank you for all the efforts, making the developer community very robust in Shanghai. In terms of events, let's look at the events you have run. You have many events, as we can see on the slides. And maybe you can tell us a little bit about all the recent events, especially showing on the slides.
Yeah, we try to understand our audience, what knowledge they should know, they want to know. So we have a lot of programs for them. One of these software engineering salon. Every software engineer have a lot of work to do, but if the management is not so good, the project will delay. So how to solve this kind of problems is a common problem. Even you use Python, Java, or other programs, program languages, we also need to learn more good experiences. So we invite some people from the greater company. They share some very good teamwork, team building, and problem-solving experience.
Oh, okay. That sounds great.
Yeah.
And the event was just happened this past quarter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And was this program ran by Shanghai GDG along with other local communities?
Yes, right.
Okay. And so that's the first one. What about the data analysis conference?
Yeah, we found there are a lot of Google Analytics users, but a lot of people confused with the new Google Analytics version because it's more complicated than before. I used the Google Analytics about 7 years. I also think the new version is complicated, and I spent some time to learn it.
That's our problem. We should do a better job in terms of doing better training for the users. I understand this conference is first time you guys cover about Google Analytics, right?
Yeah.
In China. And among all the GDGs that I have been working with, we have never done topics on analytics. So I'm very glad actually that you organized the event and cover that topic. How was the users' reaction? Do they like the content?
There are the interesting is there are more kind of audience, product managers, some operation managers, and some engineers. They also like this kind of topic because they can learn how to use the new version Google Analytics, and they also found that there are more problems in their using the older version or new version Google Analytics. They learn more tips. Very good.
Okay. Yeah. So I hope that we can do similar future trainings on Google Analytics. Do more and more that in the future.
Cool.
So again, thank you for organizing that. And then as the slides show, everybody can see that they have a Python conference that Sting have involved organizing along with the GDG community. And I thought that was a very interesting one too. And you understand as the organizer for the first ever nationwide Python conference in China, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell us more about that experience.
Yeah. I am a Python programmer from 7 years before, but we also have a very small community, and we share knowledges and we talk about some technologies. We should have a national Python community conference, but we cannot find some support. Fortunately, we found Bill Luan. Bill Luan tell Guido our expectation.
Yeah, so I was actually knew that being the Python inventor, and Guido Rossen is also a Googler today. And of course, he was very glad when I asked him to provide a support to your conference. And I understood he taped a grading video for you, right? You played
very good.
You played his video at the conference, right?
Yeah.
Does the audience surprised?
Everybody is so exciting. View Guido. Okay.
As the inventor, father of Python.
Yeah.
As a representative Google, give you a talk, right? Yeah. Very and was good. That the Python? I understand that was a long event, a whole day long, right? Or multiple days. 1 day or 2 days event?
2 days event.
It's multiple days, 2 days events. Right?
More than 300 people come to the conference, and more than 400 people view online.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so hopefully you will do that again. Okay. I'm sure I will get more support from Guido.
We will hold this year.
Okay. Terrific. Yeah. And you also done like HTML5 Code Jam, the other programs that you involved. Could you maybe introducing of these to our audience?
This is 36 hours event. There are more than 10 teams come to one place and programming by HTML5.
I see.
So they submit their product finally, and we'll have some people to evaluate the product and give some bonus or prize.
I see.
Very good.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay. And how about the community managers training? What's that?
Yeah, we found that we don't have very stable volunteers come to these communities. Some people want to join the organizers, but they don't know how to do this. So we try to tell people, if you want to join the community organizer, you can learn something from the successful people. So we invite more than 20 even community people to share their share experience.
I see. This is very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even I know that working with GDGs across China, and along with our program managing my team, working with global GDG communities, I know this is also always has been a big challenge in terms of have volunteers continuously working with the community and organize enough events.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad that you organized a training for that. Very good.
Yeah.
So thank you again for a lot of these efforts. And also, I know you have a lot of things in store for the second half of this year, right?
Right.
And would you please share with our audience, some of your thinkings, ideas? So let's look at slides on the plan that Sting had with GDG Shanghai. What they're going to do in the second half?
Yeah. We have a very interesting event. It's about learn 7 new languages in 7 weeks, such as Go, Dart, Python, Ruby, Node.js, and other languages.
Oh, nice! I even noticed you have data on that.
Yeah.
We just launched our new developers.google.com, our new dev site, this past a week or two right before IIO, and I know that content on data training is one of the highest viewed material.
Yeah.
And lots of interest in the industry to learning these new languages from Google, and I'm very glad that you actually plan to have a data training on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think every geek should learn more new languages.
Yeah, very nice. What about a college tour?
College tour is a very interesting tour. We try to share the knowledges in colleges. So we pick Android technologies.
Okay.
In Shanghai, there are more great universities, and we pick 5, one by one, to hold the college tour. In another 3 months, we hold 3 college events in 3 very great universities.
Okay. How did you find the connections in those universities? Did you work with the students who are interested in Google technologies, or do you work with the professors there?
We try to connect to professors, but we found the students is better. So we connect directly to students. There are some clubs in colleges.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Clubs interested in these technologies, Google technologies, open web technologies.
Yeah, the students are very exciting. We can help them to create a very great events. So they do everything, such as the poster, the logo design, and some place to find a place.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, very good.
Now you got a lot of volunteers. I work with you. Terrific.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I see on your slides, you have a PyCon again planned, right?
Yes.
And what this year you're going to do more than in one city? You're going to have 2 cities now.
Yeah, we think one of the plan is hold this in 2 cities, because we don't need spend 2 days in weekend. If one people work 5 days and come to conference 2 days and then work 5 days, he will very tired.
Right.
So we try to use 1 day in 1 city, but continually to view the conference online.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And expand this event to Beijing. Beijing have a lot of Python programmers.
Right, and they couldn't go to Shanghai last year.
Yes.
So by doing this year, hopefully you will reach out to more people, more developers. Yeah, very nice. And of course, then DevFest X. Globally, we developer relations work with a lot of developer communities. We are organizing events, anything that is more than half day long, have at least 3 topics. We're branding them as DevFest X.
Yes.
And so hopefully that you will organize one for Shanghai GDG.
Okay.
And,
no problem.
and we will support you and as much as we can, and hopefully it would be successful. So great, yeah. One thing I would like to ask you about the events you run, in terms of you using the events, you share the knowledge with the developers. Maybe you can tell us 1 or 2 stories about in these past events, what really worked well in terms of share knowledge, and maybe you can give us a couple of examples.
Yeah, we try to think what knowledge people need. So we use knowledge to attract the people come to the conference or events, such as we think that there are a lot of people convert from engineers to product managers. So they also think about our knowledges, but they cannot find a very good channel to know more skills and tips. So we find Google Analytics is a very good knowledge to attract the people to come here, and then this connect them to share knowledges. So we hold a very good Google Analytics event. This event have more than 150 people come the conference.
Okay, and the speakers, they are from where?
Yeah, the speakers come to a very successful mobile company.
I see.
And he is a translator for a famous book.
I see.
Okay, another is a famous website. It's baixing.com. It's very good.
Okay, and they have used analytics before.
Yeah, they are using more experience.
Yeah, I like it that you leverage the technology experts in different companies come to our GDG community, share the knowledge.
Yeah,
that let people see the examples of how other people did, what other company use Google technologies. It should be very good inspiration for them to pick up new technology or try. So I think that's very good. In a lot of aspects, it's actually better. You have these people, personal testimonies, use their own examples than a Google speaker to tell the story, right? So I really like it that you have the speakers from other companies to share the knowledge. Yeah. One other things that I'm very interested in is that you do a lot of things connected with universities. So as the slides we have seen here, that you have run many programs in universities, right, in the past. A little bit, could you introduce a little bit of what did you do in terms of working with these universities?
Yeah, the first is very hard, but we have a very good channel because Tongji University has more students join the enjoy the compete last year.
I see.
They get bigger prizes.
I see.
So we connect these people. Tell them we need to come together and hold a very great event in Tongji University.
Okay.
They said very good. So
this was happening this year, right? This past quarter.
This year.
Yeah. Okay. In April, right? And how about Jiao Tong University? I know that's a very good school. Lots of computer science students, right?
Yeah.
What did you do there?
I also come from Shanghai Jiao Tong University.
Oh, you graduated from there? Yes.
Yeah. There are more people want to learn new technologies. So we have a half-day event for Shanghai Jiao Tong University, and we have 4 speakers in this event.
Oh, okay. Wow.
The Net Center have more support for this event. We tell them why people need to learn mobile development, why need to choose Android, and how to develop Android some technologies. So the people are very good at. And we have a long session, question and answer.
I see. Okay.
People is very good.
And where were the speakers from? Where did you get the speakers for those events?
It's very interesting. One is from the training company.
Okay.
They can describe why you should learn Android.
I see.
They they describe the dream to students.
I see. So they're very professional learning.
Yes, very.
They know what to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Were they based in Shanghai? This company?
Yeah, this is based in Shanghai. Another is our GDG Shanghai organizer.
Okay. Good.
Okay,
yeah. Right. Very nice.
Stoney.
Very nice. The other things I would like to ask you about is your collaboration with other GDGs in China. I understand for the very first time when we were actually beta testing and launching the Google Hangout, that you guys in Shanghai and the GDG Hangzhou collaborate together, did a joint Hangout session, right? Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, Shanghai GDG has a lot of connections with more communities and experts, but Hangzhou don't have more speakers. So sometimes we try to connect 2 places. We share the knowledge by Google Hangout. the speakers such as Xu Shiwei is a very good Golang expert. He speaks the Golang presentation, and we use Google Hangout to share this knowledge video and audio.
You mean the Go language?
Yeah, Go
language
yeah.
program. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Hangzhou also can learn this by video.
I see. So they dial in, use Hangout.
Yeah.
And you guys events happen in Shanghai. The speaker was in Shanghai.
Yeah.
But the GDG Hangzhou, they dial in, they watch online.
Yes, right.
And can they ask questions and your speakers in Shanghai be able to answer?
They can ask questions
live through
live.
video.
Yeah, yes.
How's the speed? How's the quality? The video quality? I always worry about that cross the city link together. You may have a problem. Did that work at all?
Okay. Firstly, we found that the quality is not so good because our computer is far away from the speaker. So we use a mobile phone nearby the speaker
I see.
to solve these problems.
I see.
And later we found we should use the audio line to connect to
right.
computer.
That's a good lesson, right? Yeah. It's very important to have a good audio equipment connects to the PC so that the audio is clear.
Yeah.
People can hear.
Now it's very clear.
Yeah. So you guys going to try again in the future? This is very interesting.
In fact, we try in Shanghai Jiao Tong University the college tour for Android development.
Using Hangout.
Yeah, use Hangout. And I invite Hefei GDG to join.
I see.
They just learn how to do this.
I see.
Okay, it's very good. And
right.
I think this audio is very good.
Okay.
And we published the video to Tudo.com.
Oh, I see. Nice.
Okay. We use Hangout Air.
For audience who don't know what the Tudo.com that Sting referred to, it's almost like a YouTube of China, where that people can upload the video clips, and so they do that locally, hopefully getting a better speed, right?
Yes.
In terms of watching the video. So I'm glad that you actually tried that. Hopefully in the future we will do more cross GDG events, so that and GDG's communities in different cities, we can get them all work together, learning from each other.
Yeah.
This is would be very good. One of the things I would like you to talk about is the GDG community in Shanghai connect with lots of other communities, right? As on the slides, everybody can see. GDG Shanghai has been working with many local developer communities, and a lot of those names are probably not well known outside of Shanghai or outside of China. So it's interesting. Maybe you can explain to us, and what are these?
Yeah. In Shanghai, there are more communities such as Top Geek. I work for Top Geek communities about 2 years.
Is it big? How many people, developers there?
More than 2,000.
More than 2,000?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Big community.
Yeah, because it hold a more big conference.
I see. Okay.
Different areas. So
okay.
It has a lot of members.
And PM Camp, that's the one you just did the analytic. Oh no, that's the one you did the programming model training, right?
Yeah, this is the product manager communities. There's also more than 2,000 people in this community.
Okay. And what about the others? Any other notable ones?
Such as CPYUG is a Python community. ECUG is before is Erlang, but now it's for Golang.
Oh, okay. So it's a Go language community.
Go language community.
Okay.
And HTML5, Dream Factory is another HTML5 communities.
I see. And what's the Agile tool? Is that an Agile model thing?
Yeah, Agile is a programming
model, right?
Model. Okay, so
a programming management model.
Management model.
Right.
So
okay. Would you be able to invite maybe say some of the speakers in those communities come to Shanghai GDG to give a talk?
In fact, more good speakers want to share their knowledge to more areas, more communities.
Okay.
If you found them and tell them who are you, why you can help them to do this. They're very glad to do this.
I see. So they may be willing to come.
Yeah.
And so if you organize Shanghai GDG event, maybe invite some of these from PM Camp, Top Geek as the speaker, but speaker to the GDG community.
Yeah,
and because we have a huge, right, 700-800 people now, that you can have those speakers talk to our members, right?
Right.
Yeah, and hopefully you can maybe do some of those.
Yeah.
And we talk about DevFest X. Maybe in the future you can do events, combine some of these communities together, do a joint event.
Yeah.
Right? Make it bigger.
Yeah, we will try to invite more good speakers from different communities or different
right. And then make the things fun, more interesting.
Yeah,
exciting.
Right.
Right?
Exciting.
Yeah. Okay, that's all what we're trying to do. Make learning technologies, including Google technologies, fun and exciting. And hopefully this little sharing of Shanghai GDG's experience would be helpful to all of you. And thank you for your time to come join us. And Sting, thank you for sharing your experience. And welcome to Google. And enjoy your stay at Google.